Oh.
Well, I want to talk about the prescription drugs again, and as we were saying, why that got so bad. I mean, why did that become such an addiction?
Well, because, oh gosh, my husband got sick. I got trapped. It's like I was trapped, I was thrown into all these legal battles and all these legal affairs, and, I had people suing me from here and there, and I just got so overwhelmed, and, I'm this one little girl. I'm just one little person, and I've got 50 things thrown at me, and I'm like, what did I do? What did I ever do? But, take pills, take pills and drink alcohol, but I've never hurt anybody. And I was just...
So you were overwhelmed by the situation,
I was
and
so
that's what
overwhelmed,
helped.
and I couldn't handle it. I mean, I'm one person. How can anybody handle what I was going through and still am going through? I mean...
Let me ask you, do you worry at all about ever falling back into that?
Oh, absolutely not. It will never happen again. I promise. No. Mm-mm. And see, I never knew about wealthy men. I never knew that they had you fall.
Hey, I'm learning something here as well.
No, what I'm trying to say is power and money is it's hard, and it's hard for one little person to survive if you're by yourself and you've got all this power and money around you and you've got all these legal affairs around you, and it's just like, what do I do? And I was taking more and more pills. I just wanted to just be by myself, I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I was scared. I mean, what do you do?
What's Anna Nicole Smith's greatest accomplishment in her life so far?
My greatest accomplishment is, first of all, having my son, and I did have him on purpose. My husband doesn't know this, but I flushed my pills down the toilet. And my second greatest accomplishment is having an inner soul, being happy, finally having peace and being a happy person and just being so happy. I mean, I get tickled to death. I tickle myself to death because I'm like, God, I'm just happy. It's like, what am I laughing at? Sometimes I just burst out laughing. I'm like, I'm happy inside. I've never felt this. It's like, God, this is a rush, Screw the pills. This is a rush. Really. I'm happy. It feels good.
So you're ready to jump right back into this?
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm going to watch it this time.
Because you said it must have been like a dream the last time. You said it was going so fast that you didn't realize, and then everything happens and snowballs, and the next thing you know, boom, you wake, you're like, I've got to put myself in, for help.
There's this one show I don't even remember doing. I did a sitcom. I don't remember the show. They were telling me, your show's coming on. I'm like, huh? And they're saying, your show's coming on. What are you talking about? We had done the show, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't remember doing this show. I remember practicing, but I didn't remember taping it that actual day. I'm like, gosh.
Was there a time that you didn't think you'd ever climb out of this?
No, there wasn't a time that when I woke up in the hospital with a coma, that kind of got me scared. Because, I had to learn how to do a lot of things over, like walk, talk. I mean, it was real bad. So I didn't know if I was going to be able to have the strength to do that on my own with my husband gone. See, I was still going through mourning. To this day, I go through mourning with my husband. I had all that. The legal, the mourning, the litigation, all this. And I had nobody. I had my son, and you can't just dump all this on your child. And...
Cindy, we covered everything, I think. Anything else?
Did we really talk about sort of what led up to the hospital and everything?
I don't remember it. I was sitting in bed watching TV, and I woke up in a coma.
You woke up from a coma.
From a coma.
Right,
yeah, I woke up from a coma. I woke up and I went, oh, it was the most painful thing because I had pneumonia also. And I had these respirators. I mean, it was like a 50-50 chance. They didn't think I was going to pull out. And when I woke up, I'm just like, I remember, and I'm like, and I couldn't, I had these tubes down me, and I'm just like, I'm freaked out because I don't know what is going on, because last I know, I'm sitting in bed watching television. And it was horrible.
Any announcements to Extra that you want to make to camera there?
Well, I'd like to say that I'm back. I'd like to tell all my fans thank you for supporting me, because I had lots of fan mails even come to the clinic. I just want to say keep faith, have faith in me, because I will make you happy again, and you'll like it a lot better this time, and it's going to last forever. So.